Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign, and you have just warped into the channel of short and sweet gaming guides. There are many ways to make cash in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, and we are going to go over the best ones that I have found whilst playing. When you first start out, there are only a few ways you can really make some good cash, and I guess the best place to start out is hunting looters. You can get money in a few different ways: ransoming looters in taverns, selling or smelting down weapons, more on this later. The looters at this stage of development do not seem to kill your units. If you have more and better troops than them, it will only down them, which isn't so bad. After defeating the looters, you will get a stack of coins for your trouble, loot, and any looters that have survived the bout but didn't run away. Next we have tournaments. If you are confident in your fighting skills, then you should try out a tournament for cash. The quickest way to find a tournament is to go to an arena in any major city and speak to the arena master, who will point the closest out to you. Betting on yourself to win can net some decent cash, if you bet on yourself every round. Also, the item given for winning tournaments can get you upwards of 5,000 to 6,000 dinars when sold. I have heard rumours of more, but I haven't seen it myself yet. You can always save before you start the tournament to replay or practice for that final win. Next is the staple of the RPG genre: quests. While there are quests you should outright skip at the beginning, there are a few like delivering herds, which can net you a few hundred dinars at a time, or the family feud quest that can net you a few thousand. This is a good way to make fast money at the beginning of the game, but it's not how I do it personally. The only reason I do quests is to open up the recruitment slots. And now to smelting weapons instead of selling them straight to a vendor. This is one of those easy mechanics to miss. Every major town has a smithy where you can smelt weapons for their materials, and sell those at a much higher price. Although smelting does not require some initial investment in the form of hardwood, you must buy from vendors to refine into charcoal to smelt. Doing this will actually net you hundreds more dinar on standard weapons, well worth doing at all times. Smithing does require stamina that you use across all of your companions by changing them at the bottom left corner. Once you have rebuilt your clan and finished the quest, well, have a clan at level 2, you can become a mercenary of a kingdom. Do this by speaking to any lord of a kingdom you are interested in following. This is a great early way to gain renown, influence and cash. By joining larger armies and winning battles with your new friends, you will be rewarded with prisoners and loot after every victorious battle. You can get anywhere between a few thousand to tens of thousands from a single battle, selling or smelting loot, ransoming prisoners, especially lords, for high amounts of dinars. This is one of the best ways to get ahead during the early game. And now we get to the ways to make money with a much larger investment from yourself. Becoming a trader of miscellaneous goods. If you would love to live the life of a trader, this one is definitely for you. You can start to make a lot of money by purchasing items from one town and selling them at another town for higher profits. Luckily, Bannerlord gives you a few tools to help with this. There is a mechanic in Bannerlord that lets you compare the trade goods price to the realm's average. If you have visited these previously, well, that's how it's supposed to work. The easy way to determine if something is worth buying is to check the price in the buy column. If it's green, it's cheap. If it's red, it's not. You will obviously want to buy green and sell in red. So finally we get to caravans and workshops. High initial investment, 13,000 for workshops and 15,000 plus a companion for caravans, for a passive income that you don't have to mess with after completed, unless you want to change what the workshops are producing. With workshops you go into the city of choice, walk around the city, hold the Alt button down to see the names pop up. You want to go to any of the shops that say tannery or wine press, etc. and speak to any worker inside to purchase this shop, and the worker will ask you what kind of shop you would like to have. As of writing this guide, woodworking is always a safe bet, but you can choose anyone you wish. They can all make a profit after a certain amount of time. With caravans you need a slightly higher investment, plus one of your companions to run the caravan. As of right now you don't need a specific kind of companion to run a caravan. You basically go to any trader by walking around the city and ask them to set up a caravan. They ask for 15,000 dinar and a companion to set it up and it's done. You leave it alone. At first you are in the negative as with any business, but eventually you will start turning a profit and sometimes, if you're lucky, a massive one. And that's all we have for this guide. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me. And if you did, then make sure to like and sub to the channel for future short and sweet gaming guides in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord and many other RPGs in the future. Fly safe.